I refused to have a relationship with my mom. I, 16, was adopted when I was a baby. My biomom was in her early 20s when she gave birth to me. I'm not sure exactly how old she was or how old she is now. She wasn't ready for a baby, so she gave me up for adoption. My adoptive parents don't know anything about my dad or anything more about my bio family. My parents told me a month ago that my biomom reached out and asked if she could meet me. They said it's up to me and I can if I want. I decided to meet her just out of curiosity and because I wanted to know the details of why she gave me up, who my bio dad is, etc. She drove to our town and we went for coffee. She told me I can ask her what I want and she'll be honest. I asked her why she gave up and she said she was young and thought she would be throwing her life away with a child. She went on to get married and be quite successful in her career. She's a scientist. I asked her why she decided to look for me and she said she always wondered what I turned out like and now that she's settled in her life, she would love for us to have a relationship, especially since she's struggled to conceive and she's come to terms with me being her only child. That hurt my feelings to be honest. Like she only remembers that she has a child now that she can't have any more? She probably wouldn't have even reached out if she didn't have trouble conceiving. She said she would like it if I could come over on breaks and stay with her and her husband. I told her thanks for reaching out and answering my questions but I'm not really interested in a relationship with her that she only wanted because she can't have more kids. I told her I gave up a child when she was very young and I genuinely don't blame her for it but it's been 16 years. I don't need a relationship with her now and I'm not really comfortable with it either. She looked really sad but said she understood. She went back to her city and has been texting me. Every so often dropping hints that she wants me to come visit her. Yesterday she sent me a picture of a room she decorated in pink, I don't even like pink, and said she's excited for when I come visit. Clearly she hadn't gotten the hint so I told her to please stop this and that I wasn't going to visit. I kind of feel bad and guilty somehow but I really don't want to keep forcing myself to speak to this lady or go visit her. I don't want her to think I'm spiteful for her giving me up but I just don't want a relationship with her and her husband. I refused to have a relationship with my mom. I had a call with my bio mom. She hadn't responded to my message asking her to stop and that I wouldn't be coming over, and she called me about an hour ago. She asked me to explain what makes me so uncomfortable about having a relationship with her and why I'm being so mean when she's just trying to bond with me. I told her what she said about wanting a relationship with me now because she can't have other kids makes me feel like I'm her last resort and she would have never reached out if she had kids. She said she's sorry for saying that, but I did ask her to be honest about why she looked for me and she was just being honest. I said yes I did and thanks for your honesty but that doesn't mean I have to be happy with your response. She said if I don't look at it as being her last resort, I can gain another mom and dad with her and her husband because they have love to give that they don't have other kids to give to. I could tell she was trying to make the situation sound better but honestly it was just making me feel worse. I said I don't want or need another mom or dad, and that she doesn't get to give me away when I'm inconvenient. I think I'm going to welcome her into my life with open arms just because she wants to play the role of mother bear to someone. I told her she's literally a stranger and it's bizarre that she wants to have a close relationship with me just because we're blood. I admit this was meaner than I intended it to be and I did regret saying it, although it's 100% what I feel. I said in my post yesterday that I wasn't spiteful but I probably am. I don't know why she can choose to pick her career over her child then expect a mother-daughter relationship when other people have done all the work of raising me. Don't get me wrong, I don't believe giving me up for adoption was easy for her at all, it couldn't have been. But she made the choice to further her career instead of raising me. Clearly. That choice has been the best one for us both because she got the career she wanted and I grew up in an amazing family with the best parents I could have asked for. So I don't really resent the outcome but I resent the audacity she has to think we can just magically develop a mother-daughter bond because of her desires and despite my own. I know a lot of you said to not burn this bridge because I might meet her one day and that may be true. My feelings on this might change but I don't think there's going to be a time where I think she handled this correctly and had my well-being at heart. This entire thing has felt like it was just about her and not even the slightest bit about me and what she thinks I need or want. After I said what I said, she said fine and that she won't contact me again. I told her I'm sorry for being harsh and I really don't want to be mean or cause her any hurt but this is hard on me too. Lastly I said thanks to her for placing me up for adoption because I have an amazing life and I wouldn't change it for anything. So that's it and that bridge may be burnt, my bad lol. As some of you suggested, I think I'll ask my parents to contact her for medical information and dad's side of the family in case I want to reach out. I know many people won't agree with what I did and how I went about it but honestly I feel good. I'm less anxious now that it feels like this chapter is closed. All I gained from her wanting to meet me is anxiety and uncertainty. I feel better now that I'm not wondering what's going to happen with her. If I end up wanting anything to do with her in the future, I'm not sure what I'll do but I'm not worried. I'll cross that bridge when I get there.